In this video, I will be explaining the meaning of state machines, what are the different types of state machines, and how to analyze each type of state machine. So basically, any digital system, any type of digital system is known as a state machine. So basically, this is the outline of a state machine. So you will be having external input. This is external input. Let us call it X. This is external output. Let it be Y. These are having different states also. If it's a 2-bit system, it's having 4 states: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. 3-bit system, it is having 8 states. So this is called states. The system is also having its own states, and it is also having a memory where we will store the data, and from the memory it will be fed back to input, fed back to the system. So this is a general block diagram of a state machine. So there is nothing new. Any digital system is known as a state machine. Now if we take the example of a counter, for example a 2-bit up counter. So the states are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. First state start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and then back to 0. This is a 2-bit up counter. So the working is, assume that this is the clock. So when the clock arrives, this is the first clock, the counter should count from 0, 0 to 0, 1. Next clock arrives, it counts from 1 to 2, and the next 1 to 2 to 3, and from 3 to 0. This is the meaning of a 2-bit counter. So if you analyze this system, this is a counter, there is no external input. You assume that this is a counter, no input. At the same time, this counter is also having no output. The thing is that it is having several states. These are the states: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. The system is having several states, and based on the clock, when the clock arrives, immediately the system changes its state from one to next. So counter is a very trivial example of a state machine. In a state machine, always you can see external input, external output, states also, and there is a memory. But in a counter, there is no external input, no output, only the states are continuously changing. So counter is a trivial example. This is also a state machine, but a basic state machine. A trivial example for a state machine is a counter. Now any practical system, like if you are going to design a traffic control system or you are going to design a lift system, all these are state machines having external input, external output and memory, and also having states also. For example, if you design a traffic control system, when you design a traffic control system, assume that there is 2 roads, one is a main road and there is a side road. So the options are: main road green signal, at the same time side road must be red; main road yellow signal, at the same time side road must be red; then side road can be green, at the same time main road must be red; side road yellow, main road red. So these are the 4 combinations. So this is one state. So assume that, let it call this is main road A and side road B. So there are 2 variables, so I can have 4 states: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Okay, so change from one state to next state depends on the timers. Assume that there are certain timers associated with this signal. So T1 timer, T2 timer and T3 and T4. So if you analyze this, or if you compare this to a state machine, we can see that the external inputs are the timer inputs. There are 4 timers: T1, T2, T3 and T4. These are the external input. Okay. And there are 4 states: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Based on the timer input and based on the state, you also having certain outputs. Main road green or side road red, so you will be alternating green and red signal will be the output also. So this is the meaning of state machine. Any digital system is a state machine. Counter is a trivial example. You can see other examples like a traffic control system, etc. Now basically there are two models. Any practical system you can design in these two models. One model is called the Mealy model or the Mealy machine, Mealy state machine. The second model is called the Moore state model or the Moore machine. So I'll be explaining what is the meaning of Mealy machine first, then we'll learn Moore machine.